Hello, it is Friday, the end of the work week, and I'm trying to film this while there's still just a little bit of natural light, so bear with me. I have a cup of tea because I need it for the vibes. It has been a rough week. I'm actually filming this a few days earlier than I was planning on because I just really need the serotonin boost right now. It's been a rough week, mentally, emotionally, just one of those weeks, and period day 2 is not helping. So I am gonna open some packages a little bit earlier than I planned. I only have 2 packages. I believe I ordered 5 books. I ordered these a long time ago, so I also hope that they're right because I don't remember what I ordered. I think I've had these sitting on my shelf for a couple of weeks at least, and they probably took 2 weeks to get here because I am ordering from Canadian bookstores. I'm ordering from Indigo instead of Amazon, so it takes just a little bit longer, but there was a good sale. I have my cup of tea, I'm ready to go. I thought we could open these books together. I think, what did I say? I think there's 5, and then maybe we can add it to my physical list in my reading journal together, and then put them on my TBR cart. I think that would be kind of fun. So if you don't think that any of it will be fun, I'm sorry. I don't know. I love these videos, so I'm just gonna do what I want. Maybe that's not the right way to go about this. I also have my blinds wide open and I'm on the ground floor, so if my neighbors look through their windows, townhouse problems. Anyway, let's just improve our week. I know for sure 2 of the books because they are both on my 10 books I want to read this year. One of them I have been waiting to read for a long time, but I prefer paperback copies. I think this book has been out for about 6 months that I've been wanting to read, and I've just been waiting until it comes out in paperback to match the rest of the paperbacks I have. So there's only a few books because my TBR cart's not empty and books are expensive. So just had to prioritize the ones that I really want to read, and then I'll reassess in a few months, I think, and go from there. Without further ado, I think there's only 1 in this package and then 4 in another box. Do I need scissors? No, there is a pull tab. Okay, that was sad. Death in the Spires. Okay, I saw, who read this recently? Meg with Books, I think, read this, and I was pretty interested based on her description of this book. I forgot I got this. I believe it's mystery, historical fiction mystery in 1905, so that's pretty cool. That made me want to read it. Looks short and sweet. I'm trying to read more mysteries because the ones that I've read I've really enjoyed. I have 2 on my shelf other than the Hawthorne Legacy trilogy, which was not my favorite, but the other 2 I really enjoyed, and I've only read a couple of Agatha Christie, so I'm trying to read more mysteries. So we are adding this to the list. I'm excited for it. I believe it's YA. Based on Meg's video and her description, I thought that I would actually really enjoy this. So that is the first book. That one came like a week later than this big package, which I believe will have 4 books in it. Let's see what I can do to get into here. I got it. And what did I say? I know 2 of them. I feel like I want to guess the other ones I bought, but I don't remember because I went off my list of 10 books I want to read this year. But I think I only got 2 of those. And then I just had like a running list on my Notion of the next 10 books I want to buy. So I went through all of those first, but I don't think all of them were cheap enough. I'm quite a cheapskate. I think I just went to my Goodreads and saw which ones I've added to my want to read list and just bought them. Whatever was in my brain that week, probably. Oh, there's 5 in here. I bought 6 books. That's cool. Here's your little sneak peek. 2 of them are large, very big. What did I buy? Legends and Lattes. This is one of the 2 that I remembered that I bought because it's on my list of 10 books I want to read this year. There was a special edition that they had for sale, but I couldn't justify the price. I got the cheaper one so that I could buy another book. The better one meant the difference between another book or just getting one less. So I chose the not special edition. It's so pretty, but I just went with the classic, which is fine. It's just fine. I didn't realize it was so glossy though. I prefer a matte cover. I don't really know much about this, but I know that it is fun and cozy, right? Cozy fantasy. And I love Emily Wilde, and so that convinced me that I should read more cozy fantasies. Add that to the list. This is the other one that I remembered buying. Funny story, I'm so ready to read this. I am that person who loves every Emily Henry book. I'm that basic bitch. And now the newest Emily Henry book came out and I get to wait until that one's paperback to buy it. Oh, this paperback edition includes trivia questions, a playlist by the author, discussion questions, never before seen sketches of the cover, and an exclusive sneak peek at Great Big Beautiful Life. Is it at least the same height? Yes. My sister is borrowing Book Lovers, which I really want to read again, so maybe I'll read that in the fall. Book Lovers is the first book I ever read by Emily Henry, and I loved it, but I do think my favorite is Beach Read. So I should ask her what she thought about Book Lovers and get her to read Beach Read. But I don't own it. I only had it from the library. I read it right after I read Book Lovers because I loved it so much. I definitely have to reread both of those. So I hope that this hits the mark for me. I've heard some mixed reviews actually, but I am not too concerned. I think I'll love it even if I don't love it. I'll still just love it. I feel like she can't write poorly. I feel like Happy Place is a lot of people's favorite, and it is not my favorite. It's not my least favorite. I think People We Meet on Vacation was the weakest so far, so this just has to surpass that for me. But I still loved it because the writing was still great. I just didn't love the characters. Anyway, I'm very excited to read this. I'm very excited to have it on my shelf. Look at that spine. I didn't realize the spine looked like that. That is so cute. This is the one I'm most excited for. I really hope that I read this soon. Next, should I pull one of the big ones? Phantasma. I do not remember buying this book, but I feel like the second one of this also just came out. I'm excited to read this. I don't know if I've heard any mixed reviews. I feel like everybody I've seen read this book has liked it. There is a little rip in it, which I'm not loving, but that's okay. I just reread Her Name is Ophelia, and I think that's so cool. Right, kind of Caraval, but better, which is good because I really liked that. I always want to say Caraval, but I think it is Caraval. Caravel? Caraval? Caravel? I think that it's like that, but better, which is good because I really did like those books. I really liked the world it was in and the plot better than the actual execution. So if this is like that, but better, I'm okay with that. Okay, let's just pull out the other big one because I'm thinking I remember what it is. Yes, this is what I thought it was. Things We Hide from the Light by Lucy Score. It took me forever to read Things We Never Got Over, and I really, really liked it, except for the main character. Who's the guy? I really didn't like him. I read it in a reading blog, if you're curious. Who is it about? Nash. Do we remember Nash? Is this his best friend? This is his best friend, the single dad, right? Am I making this up and getting it confused? No, this is his best friend. I loved Nash in the book, right? Oh my goodness. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm getting all of my small town romances mixed up. Go figure. Was his name Duke? This is his best friend. So that's actually more exciting. That's very cool. You know what? It's all coming back to me. Things We Never Got Over. I liked the friendship group more than the romance in that book. So that makes me really excited to read this because I thought Nash was very cool. I'm remembering it all now. And Lena is the one who came in like at the very end, right? Where I was like, how are they introducing a new character in the last 50 pages? I'm excited about this. Okay, that's the second big one. It's chonky. I just saw the color of the back and I still don't remember what it is. I really want to guess. I really want to guess what I bought. It's like a peachy pink color. What did I buy? It could have been a random one because I think some of the ones on my 10 books I want to buy next were just ones that Goodreads had put in a newsletter that were coming out this year. And I was like, ooh, that looks good. Could it be one of those or could it be something I actually want to read? Oh, yours truly. I forgot I bought this. I believe this is her friend, right? Yeah, Dr. Brianna Ortiz, who was my favorite character in Part of Your World. I thought she was a great friend and really funny and said it like it was. So I'm excited to read about her. I think based on just her being the main character, I will like it more than Part of Your World. I don't want to have my hopes too high though, because then it won't be as good. I always have that problem where I give myself really high expectations and then don't love the book. Wow, this is a good little mix. 3 romance, 2 fantasy, and a mystery. That's a pretty good haul, right? We're gonna add these to my reading journal and then put them on my TBR cart together. If you just came for the haul, thanks for watching. It's over now. And I really needed this serotonin and I'm so happy about it. Oh, I love new books. Look how pretty. Because of the video that I'm posting next week, I will be reading 4 more library books before I can get to any of these, which is fine. Support your local library, but also like, let's do the next part of this. I just bought this. It just came like 2 days ago and I'm obsessed with it. Pink is just my color lately. If you can't tell. Let the reading journal fill in commence. Let's add these to my physical books. I just have every physical book that I own on here, including the next ones in the series, and I just fill it out with the color of the month that I chose to read it that month. So I haven't finished a book that I own this month, but last month's color was yellow, and I read a lot of books that I own. Let's add these. So I have Part of Your World right here. So I should put Yours Truly next to it. it's looking quite full, so that's really fun. Now let's get them on the TBR cart. I usually have this on the other side and sit with this direction, so I have more room for the camera to be far away, but I'm trying to give you guys some backlight because the sun is still shining right now. It's after 5 p.m. Spring is here, let me just say. Anyway, I just hope my feet are not in it. I'll put my slippers on. So, like I said, on my bookshelf there where you can't, that's the wrong foot. The bookshelf there, I have the next in series on there. So this is like C.S. Lewis number 5. I have 6 and 7 there. Golden Sun is number 2. I have the rest of the series there. I just have the next one here so I don't get too mixed up. It's not too convoluted. Also a shelf of classics that I am keeping off of my TBR cart because I'm reading one classic a month, not more. The classic I chose this month is Treasure Island. Same author as Jekyll and Hyde, which I kind of struggled through, so I should probably get started soon. I can't keep my head straight today, I'm so sorry. This is just everywhere, isn't it? So how I have my shelves right now is fantasy and everything else. And then it is in order of author for alphabetical. That was a really weird way to say that. It's alphabetical. So fantasy, alphabetical, everything else alphabetical. And I think we'll just keep it that way. We're adding 4 books to the bottom. That's really good, actually. Let's just throw these on. I just think it's fun. Charles. Score. Jimenez. And Henry. Okay, very nice. I have an Emily Henry, an Abby Jimenez, an Elsie Silver, and a Lucy Score. It's not quite on the same tier for me that I haven't read yet. Should I just do like a reading romance books video? No, that's not on my list to do. Smith. Took me way too long to pick that. And Baldry. Oh, look, they go on either end. TBR cart, full. I can raise you now. You don't have to see the bottom shelf. Thank you so much for watching. I really like doing the odd sit down video. It makes my life so much easier and I find them really fun. Even though I'm just like in a weird loopy mood and maybe nothing made sense and this is gonna be really difficult to edit because of that, but whatever. You know what? Thanks for being here regardless of all of that. I hope you enjoyed and I hope you come back next week and then you'll get to see what this whole stack of books is. Thanks for coming. Bye.